Hiya. We are spending 4 nights in Ipoh, Malaysia's 3rd largest city and often called Penang's little brother. Ipoh has some incredible street art and also some really interesting food. It's also home to Ipoh's famous white coffee, which is actually black coffee, but it gets its name through the roasting process, as the coffee beans are roasted with margarine and caramel to give it that rich chocolatey taste. We are at Old Town White Coffee in Ipoh. Just placed our orders, both going for kaya toast, peanut toast, and of course, white coffee. Got my kaya butter toast. We are at the Fun House in Ipoh, mainly just because it is absolutely boiling outside and we just came for something to do. It was only about £3.50 each, and there's loads of stuff in here, it's really cool.
This is worth me. Look scared. Aaron, be quiet, it's a massive rat. Stay exactly where you are. Make some more noises for the photo. Wait, stay still. Wait, you keep moving.
Oh, Jason's trapped.
Whoa. That's what happens when you chew chewing gum in Singapore.
This is what it looks like. We are the only people in here. Like, it is just me and Jason.
We've had to leave our bunny locked up in the bike seat because we didn't read ahead. There it is.
This is the entrance to Kek Luk Tong.
It's pregnant or
Oh, it's absolutely massive. What? The top of this cave is so cool, with all the different colours. So we've come out the other side of the cave and this is what it looks like. It was cool, there was a lot of like statues and different things inside to look at, lots of stalactites as well. And now we've just come out into this big pond, which I didn't even know was here. What, the fish? We should have bought some fish food. Oh wow, they're like little soldiers. We're on a boat. It was 12 ringgit for half an hour for the 2 of us.
I didn't choose to wear this.
It's basically like a little peddler, it's amazing. Jason's in control of the steering. We're on the pedalo.
We're on the pedalo.
Ah, I'm hanging my phone over the water and it's scaring me.
Parked us in this nice little area here. Might be time to move soon though. Reverse in.
No way.
I think so. Just like walking up and down the back garden when you're doing the bins or something.
The big stones feel nice.
Ah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some of them really do.
I can get how it's working.
I can't. Ah.
I'm like I'm really hard myself.
Ah.
But it hurts.
Whoa, that is tough.
Some guy has just really embarrassed us by taking his flip-flops off and running on it and saying it's so easy, it's so easy. So I'm gonna have a go now.
3, 2, 1, go. Faster.
No,
Bad?
it's when you stop.
Yeah, I thought it'd be when you stop.
I think it's a state you've got to get your brain in. Total relax.
They're obviously not, they're just randomly put in, they're not.
Yay! We have come to a cultural Chinese village not far from the cave where we were. They give you these hats to wear and fish food as well, and it's basically like, it's almost like a replica of a village, isn't it? Maybe perhaps what it used to be like.
That's the first time I've seen the hat on.
These are some of the buildings that have been painted. I imagine it's like a replica village. I'm not really sure. We'll have to do a bit more research into it. You come through these buildings to an enormous lake, and there's loads and loads of fish. Oh my god, there's a turtle! Wow! I also can't explain how huge these fish are. Like, they are absolutely massive.
This is the life. Get those little legs pumping.
Oh my god, this is so funny. Oh, what the earth is that? What is that?
Oh.
That turtle? Here's the little baby one we've just been feeding. But I have no idea what these big ones are. Look! They just look so strange.
Looks like a fish. The eyes of a fish.
We've come to a pomelo farm in Ipoh, well, just outside Ipoh actually. We rented a bike for the day. I'm not sure I've actually mentioned it yet. It was about, was it £6 a day? Maybe not even that, I can't remember, about that. So yeah, we've just done some caves and a Chinese village, and now we've come to the pomelo farm on the way back. We're both quite hungry because we haven't eaten yet and we haven't really seen anywhere to stop for food. But we really wanted to do this and we're so glad we have. I don't know much about pomelo. We haven't actually spoken to anyone here yet, so I'm not going to pretend that I do. So I'll probably just insert some clips. So a lovely man at the pomelo farm told us that pomelos are the largest citrus fruit and are the ancestor of grapefruits. They can have a sweet or sour taste, and they don't actually have any season, so they can be grown all year round. They're actually native to Asia and Malaysia, and they have loads of health benefits as well. At the pomelo farm in Ipoh, you can either buy whole pomelos to take home, or you can buy little segments to try. So that's what we did, and the guy kindly cut it all up for us. So this one's the sweet one, this one's the sour one. So we asked for both so we can taste the difference. So it just looks like this. Ooh.
Can we go for the sourdough?
It's like the texture of an orange, the taste of a honeydew watermelon, and the aftertaste of the grapefruit. We went to Concubine Lane, which is a street that is basically packed all the time. It's so narrow and it's lined with the most beautiful stalls selling loads of homemade gifts and also really interesting food. They have ice balls, jelly balls, candy floss and rainbow cheese toast. There's so much to try and it's also really well priced. We tried the rainbow cheese toast and also a Wagyu beef skewer that was at the same stand.
What's in your hand?
So Basil, we've just ordered some rainbow cheese toast from Concubine Lane. So you can get normal cheese toast or this rainbow cheese toast, what I went for. Which is about £3.50 I think, which is quite expensive for a sandwich here. This is the rainbow cheese toast. You can see it poking out the top there. You ready?
Wow! It's very video, what would you say?
Very like Instagrammable.
So, thoughts on the taste? First three things that come to your mind.
Sweet, buttery, and tasty. But it's more of a sweet sandwich than a savoury.
Wow, it's like a savoury poisson.
Yeah.
Like a jam, cheese.
It does taste like jam, weirdly.
Just leaving the post office. POS, point of sale. It's alright, I've got them. We overpacked, well, we did both overpack coming here.
Yeah.
We've tried to get rid of stuff going along, but the bags were still a bit too heavy. And
It's also just stuff we just weren't wearing.
Yeah.
And knew we weren't going to wear for a little bit.
some t-shirts I bought were quite warm and sweaty, and then we found some really cool t-shirts that were quite cheap. They dry really quick, so we got them instead. It did feel a bit disheartening when we valued the clothes at about £50, but the delivery itself cost 64. It's backwards. Welcome to Hoppy. This is nice.
It is nice.
See, we wouldn't have come here if we didn't spend £64 at the post office.
No. And it is expensive, but we also sent back 2 little pairs of elephant pants from Thailand for our godson and our nephew. Oh, and also we paid about £2.50 each to have our portraits sketched at an artisan market in Ipoh. So we rolled those up and sent them back as well. But, ooh.
Right, that's just smashing it up. Yeah, that's really nice. This place is falling apart. You can feel them crunching. Yeah, you're not. No, definitely not. There's a concrete path there that we can walk on.
I think it's a fountain. Look,
This is definitely okay. Yeah. I don't want this to come on.